Joining me now is former prosecutor Vinoo Varghese. We welcome you to the show, Vinoo.
Thank you.
Okay, what's your reaction? This feels like, you know, the elite getting off.
I look at it sort of in somewhat of a different way, which is this. You're a prosecutor's office. You have a duty to make sure you only prosecute those people that you believe are truly guilty. Well, they moved in a certain direction. They had this huge press conference. They went from him being the victim to him being the defendant, a suspect. Then they upped charges. And then all of a sudden, several weeks later, they dropped the case. It just is outrageous when you have a public figure like him who basically threw a whole monkey wrench into the criminal justice system, if what he is alleged to have done true.
There was a mountain of evidence showing, including CCTV tape, tape showing that he was doing it.
Well, look, here's the thing. Ultimately, they dismissed the case, right? So he's a free man. He's innocent.
Some people, wait a minute. The police chief unions are saying, hey, federal government, get in here and probe this. This is an outrage. It's a miscarriage of justice. I mean, and who would Smollett sue? Even the FBI is still investigating him, reportedly, for, sending that hate letter to himself.
Well, look, I truly hope he's not beating himself up too much over this, right? I mean, that was a joke, by the way. So, here's what I think. On this issue, the state's attorney looks horrible. And forget about the rich or using influence and all that stuff.
No, you can't forget it. No, that's central to it.
No,
wait a minute. There's a phone call made up for it to
you are supposed to do justice. This man, if what he was alleged to have done, and I want to say what alleged to have done, he threw a monkey wrench because there's all these people that are wrongfully convicted every year. There are police officers who have lied, and then this guy creates this whole investigation.
Understood. Why do you think
they prosecute him?
All right. Why do you think
and then they drop it?
Why do you think the charges were dropped?
This is the only thing I can think of at this point, because they're saying that this doesn't exonerate him. There's no way community service in this case, if that's true, community service and $10,000 could amount to the harm that he caused the criminal justice system by making the story up.
Listen, Chicago is under duress. There are shootings. There are people in prison wrongfully accused. This was a waste of police resources. Other people could have been killed in the interim while this was being investigated. That's the issue. That's what people in Chicago are upset about.
I agree with you on that. And so if that is all true, and he did make this up, and again, they dismissed the case, if he did all of this, he should have been prosecuted. He should have been made an example of. This is awful. I mean, the fact is, it just speaks.
And the insider phone calls, it just is.
All that aside, it just looks awful.
All right. Vinoo, thank you so much. Come back soon. Okay? Great to see you.